All right, y'all. So yeah, I'm waiting for Quest to come in the room. And in a moment, hopefully he'll be here and we can get started. Um, just give me a second here. I'm going to share this video. Yes. All right. I'm going to share it out. I hope y'all are doing well. Just give me a second here. I'm going to share this to my timeline and tag New Questament. Yep. And oops, it didn't work. What's up though? Quest Green. Click that. I said Quest Green. I don't understand. Okay, there we go. Let's G-O, all caps. And we're going to do that to public and post it. And I'm going to share one more time to the group. All right. Let's see what we got here. See who's on. I don't have the screen open yet, so just give me a second and I'll be able to look at you. All right, there it is. Boom. Play. Hey, Nikki. All right, I'm good now. Your man Quest is MIA. I don't know where he's at, but DK, hey. Ronnie, what up? Yeah, waiting for your man Quest to show up. And meanwhile, I'm looking for a thing to shut this sound down. What's good, though? Y'all go ahead and click that share button because I think people are still kind of getting used to the time. I'm gonna call Quest on the phone. Y'all give me a second here. I'm gonna dial him up. Let's see, make a call. I'm not gonna tell y'all his number. You think I'm crazy? I'm not gonna tell you his number. Quest, Quest. That's it. Dialing. And I don't hear it ringing yet. Y'all gonna hear it ring in a minute. All right. Yeah. It's saying it's calling, but I don't hear it ringing yet. So it just disconnected me. That's not nice. Quest Green. Hit the number. Calling. All right, I might have to use another phone. Let's see. Hangouts. Yeah, this thing ain't ringing. It's just disconnected me. Let me call him on this other phone real quick. Okay. And let's see. Quest QUE. That's him. Okay. Y'all hear that? That's because I'm calling Quest. Yo, Quest. You're live on the you're live on the air, bro. We waiting for you.
Okay, all right.
We're waiting for you, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's the machine.
Yeah. So you could talk. You could talk. You could talk to me. You could talk to us while you get the machine done.
Hold on.
Yeah.
It's coming. Huh?
I said, yeah. You could talk to us while the machine is getting ready.
Oh, okay. Yep. So yeah, man. It's just hold on. It's coming up.
Your computer's betraying me, just like.
I'm just saying, like, it betraying me.
Yeah.
Betraying me right now.
Wow. That is not cool.
Betraying me, right? Man.
So let's say Nikki said her video is not working. I'm not sure what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but Let me play it and see if I can see it, because that's odd.
Yeah, mine is starting to come up now.
Let me click play and see what is going on with Nikki. Let me see if mine is going to play. Play. I see my face. I don't see. Yo, this is crazy. Do y'all see me? Yeah. Nikki said her video's not working, and I'm trying to push play so I can see on my end, but it ain't playing on my end either. So y'all go ahead and type in the feed if you can see video, because that is very strange. That is
I'm just telling you,
very strange. I'm gonna go on YouTube and see what I can see on YouTube. Should I have said that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and click the thing on YouTube and see what's there. Y'all go ahead and type in the feed on Facebook if you see my face. Ronnie, you see me? Because Nikki says she can't see me. Marriage. This is very strange. AINT. For yo, they got all kind of stuff out here. Marriage ain't. All right, so I'm checking to see on YouTube, Truth versus Emotion. I see it on YouTube, so I don't know what's going on Facebook. Hear that? Okay. Well, the
Facebook
video
did the same mess yesterday.
Last night was
night.
wild, B.
Man, I'm talking about I had to go and reboot my phone.
Yeah. Maybe they're going through some changes again, man, because I don't know. All right. Yeah. So somebody go ahead and type in and say, let me see. Did you say you can see me? Nikki says she can't see me. But the other people are saluting, like Ronnie's saluting, and he would have told me.
And
your machine is hanging up. Mine too. So DK's video ain't working. Wayne Gray, your joint working? Your video working? I don't know. I don't know what that's about, Quest. Is Facebook having a problem or something? Cause real talk, like it's live on YouTube. Having no problem on YouTube. Huh. All right, y'all. So just hold fast for a second. What I'm gonna do, I mean, I know we don't normally like to do this, but listen, you got to do what you got to do. I'm about to pick up that YouTube link and post it into the Facebook joint because I don't know what that's about. And YouTube is live, so it don't make sense to not. Yeah. Y'all can go if you need to, just go to marriageaintforsuckers.com. You can pick up the YouTube link there, but I'm about to also post it here. Creator Studio. I'm gonna post it because it is working. No problem. No problem. So I'm not sure what that's about. Live streaming. And pardon me for the bleed. I need to pick this link up and it's gonna make some noise here in a second. All right. So that's good. Copy the URL. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the Facebook joint and one participant, that's you. Okay. Ask you to start your video. And I don't know what that is, but all right, there you where you almost go. Very strange. You still there? You there?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh, yo, it just disappeared. I can't even find it now. Ain't that something? That's strange. Huh. Yeah, I think it's one of them days, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, man. I don't see it on my on Facebook nowhere now, bro.
And Zoom is just acting
Yeah, I
all
see.
kinds
I see what's
of
going
crazy
on.
right
Look at
now.
this. The joint turned red. The Facebook joint turned red. So I'm gonna lick it out and try it again and add it again. But like I say, YouTube is up. So I'm gonna post the link
And now,
at least. But you can't get on here. Oh, there you go. All
there
right.
we go. There we go.
All right,
Let me hang up.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. All right, so here's what's happening here, man. I'm going to tag you to this just in case, but I need to try to hit the Facebook again because it licked out the thing.
yeah, yeah. See what's good.
Yeah, so I just said Quest. Now post it. Oh, to my news feed.
Mm-hmm.
Post that just in case people want to go over to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
There's more. That's why we simulcast, bro. Because
Yeah.
maybe
See.
maybe they getting wise on that. Maybe they don't like it. All right, let me go back to my secret weapon and try to turn it back on
Mm-hmm.
and delete that one and try and see what's good. Okay, so right now, Facebook's supposed to be loading up again and it's turning green. So it looks like it's supposed to work. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for my little device to do it because I can't see it, Jack.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Hmm.
I don't know. Something real going on. Where with my machine today too? D.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's one that's live. Where is it? Click it just now. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this button. Ronnie Jacks is on that one, but can you see? Yo, Ronnie, can you see? BK. I might have to. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna post this. I posted it. The YouTube joint. Hmm. Yeah, they say it says that y'all are watching with me, right? However, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and post this YouTube link right here. Still not working. Okay. All right, Nikki. So there's that YouTube joint. If you can hear me, you see I just posted that and I'm gonna pin the comment right there. So everybody that comes on to that can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, something funny is going on with Facebook today, which you know it is what it is. Yeah, she said the YouTube is working great. Of course. All right, so I'm gonna edit the post quest for Facebook because it's the second go. There's no reason for it to not work. So you see the YouTube? Do you see the you? Oh, let me put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat.
Hold on. I
There,
see.
there it goes.
I see YouTube, but yeah, it just has. Hold on a second.
YouTube is working, bro.
Oh, it is. All right, then I'm on the
Yeah.
wrong one. Then I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah, I put the link just now. I put the link into the chat box here.
Okay. But Facebook is the one that's wilding out.
Facebook is dead. See, look at that. Yeah, we good. Yeah, so Nikki's on Facebook on YouTube. See that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. You know, I ain't mad. I mean, I'm mad, but I ain't that mad because there's a reason why we don't do it one place. Because
Yeah. That's why. So if anything ever happens,
yeah. All right. So the live chat is up, so you can see the chat box too, Quest, if you get over there to YouTube.
Yeah, I'm opening.
I'm gonna edit the one on Facebook. I'm gonna just leave it up. I'm gonna edit the one on Facebook. Click the YouTube link. This is not working. You know they're gonna take this down, right? They're gonna be like, you can't do that. But I'm in a business, it's not working. So what I'm gonna do? All right. So there's that. I'm gonna refresh it, but I don't think it's still working. See, Nikki and I are the only ones watching on YouTube right now. So that's a problem for me because that means only 2 people are watching. That we lost everybody. Yeah. Still not working. Still not working. That's what they're saying. I'm clicking it. What are you looking at now, Quad?
I'm looking at YouTube.
Okay, so we good on that.
Yeah, but it ain't on my own. It look him.
Okay, so DK is there. Very nice. Yeah, so y'all please go ahead and since you can see the YouTube joint, just please go ahead and share the link to Facebook to your peoples. If if you're so inclined to share with your peoples on YouTube, on Facebook, because this is not going to work. I'm going to leave it live on Facebook, even though it's not working right. And there's that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And they see what they did. They deaded the thing where you could embed on Facebook.
Oh, so that's not available anymore.
You can't embed the YouTube joint on Facebook. I think we just need to broadcast straight to the site. Forget this, man. That's what Paul started doing.
Yeah.
When he started having problems, he just said, forget it. Like he'll post to everywhere, but you go to his site. So I think from now on, marriage ain't for suckers. AINTFOR. Yeah. .com. I'm checking to see if it's live on. Oh no, I have to embed it a different way for it to be live on the face. Oh no, it's right there and on our page too. Just click the button. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna babysit this Facebook no more, bro. I'm gonna just shut it down. I'm not gonna disconnect it, but I'm not looking at it no more. It's done. It's not gonna work. See how many times y'all had to try it last night, right?
And it was still acting crazy because it still had George and Kayla on echo. Like,
yeah, I saw that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. So I'm so sorry, guys, but thanks for joining us. I see you over there on YouTube. So we're just gonna direct our attention. Let me know once you click that quest and you can see the chat on the YouTube joint, and then all visual. We're gonna do live chat. Everything is visible. All right.
Just leave Facebook in place so that if it mysteriously.
Yeah. Well, I left it on, but yeah, it's dead. No cool. It's no cool.
It's not good. Yeah. Yeah. So I see YouTube is up. So
okay. And you can see the chat. You can see Nikki said something, DK said something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it, man. I'm sneezing.
Well.
All right. You shared out to everybody?
No.
No. Okay.
Hold on. With here, share the Facebook.
Yeah, look at that. The joint turned red. There's something funny. I can't help it. I don't know what to say. Calendar. Today is November 15th. she waited till Wednesday. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Transcoding. I don't need to transcode. I just need it to play. All right, y'all. So for those of you joining us for the very first time, this is very strange, but we are in YouTube land, and we might need to make some adjustments because ever since Mr. Zuckerberg, I'm telling you this, Quest, because I broadcast every day, sometimes multiple times. Ever since Mr. Zuckerberg went to United States Congress, things on Facebook have gone real wonky. So, yeah, I might have to make an adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
If we do that other thing that I was telling you about, we'll be good, by the way. The thing I was asking you if we could do.
Oh, okay.
Because that feature's working just fine.
Yeah.
But it took a second. All right. All right. So for those of you joining us for the very first time, I'm Dave. That's Quest over there with the 120. Listen, man, that team ain't no joke. And you know what? It's actually messed up because I do a lot of what they do, but I can't lie and say they're not dope. Because
that's dope.
Because they dope. Because Mr. Marshall and his peoples, if there's any peoples, whatever way they make that shop work, is dope. So big up to Buck 20 Designs. I shouldn't say that because it's a brand, ain't it? What they call it?
120.
120, not a Buck 20. I can't say that. Yeah, 120.
Yeah, they say you don't give 100%, you give 120%. That's how they
know.
Yep.
You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nikki, Matt. Listen, Nikki, let me show you something. I mean, not Nikki. Sorry, Nikki. Your girl DK. You just mad because I'm not wearing my uniform. But I told you that the uniform is right here. It's always here. And if it ain't this one, it's another one. They always hanging up because I don't wear regular clothes like y'all. You hear what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah.
I wear it with my uniform.
Yeah.
She like to wear a red shirt every time? Yes.
Every time.
And before that, I used to wear a white shirt every time. Yes.
Every time.
Yes. So, yeah. So, let's give him 20 seconds and we're going to get going, Quest, because we a half hour in or 22 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down and call it a day.
Yeah.
Leave that right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me know when I can hit that audio.
Hit it, man. Hit it.
All right, quiet on the set. Let's get into it. Hey, yo, Quest, it's time to give the people something, man. What are we talking about today?
What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Quest, your host with the most, and welcome to another edition of the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast, or as my boy D would say, program. Yes, indeed. He is my co-host, you know what I'm saying? My man, my mellow, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, L. David Harris. And MC.
What up, Class?
Oh man, we here, man. Yeah, y'all just get in here real quick, you know what I'm saying? So we can get this thing cracking.
Because class is in session.
Yeah, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm not like a little perturbed right now.
Yeah, me too.
Facebook and their shenanigans. I'm not even gonna tell you that I'm a little hot with them, but yeah, no doubt. We ain't gonna let one monkey stop no show.
Nah, man, we got Periscope, we got YouTube. I hope y'all listening too. I hope you got voice recognition listening to this. Your message,
yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
we don't need you like that.
Yeah, Yeah, get it together. But yeah, man. I mean, same thing was happening last night. Shouts out to to Kayla and George. You know what I'm saying? Not only are they master barbers, I'm telling you, like if you ain't seen Kayla cut, bro.
I watched it. I watched it, man. I'm a barber. I've been at it since 88. So I watched it.
Yeah, I know you did. She is a monster with them clippers in her hand.
She nice.
And, George done said many a time she done even surpassed him now. You know what I'm saying?
She beat the teacher.
Huh? Oh yeah, no, she beat the teacher now. So not only are they a dope, you know what I'm saying, team of master barbers, they're also husband and wife master team, husband and wife. Yeah. And they were on with me last night, man. We trying to do like every other Wednesday, a little, you know what I'm saying, a little something that we give back to people, D. I'm learning right now, like, for real, you just do a lot of the times, D, we do what we can do based upon the resources we have, right?
Yeah, true.
And when God put something in your lap, he didn't tell you nothing about resources. I just told you to carry it out. Don't worry about resources. I'm God. Right. Everything belongs to me. So we decided to do a little something every other Wednesday, man. Yeah. Dedicated to marriages and just give them some info. And last night we were going through the same issues, bro, with Facebook. They sending me the request. I'm not getting the request to join them. I'm sending them the request. They're not getting the request to join me. I got to reboot my phone in order for it to work. And then they started experiencing echo issues. So yeah, man, it's a train wreck from the beginning, but we're going to keep the train on the track. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Keep her rolling through. And just like last night, today, we ain't gonna let no monkey stop no show. We gonna keep the train on the track and keep on rolling through. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, forget all that other stuff, man.
Yeah.
So what's up on the JA side? Oh, went to Nico's school today, man.
Yeah.
They had the little Thanksgiving lunch that you have with the kids. They allow the parents to come up and have lunch with them during lunchtime. So I went up there and kicked it with them. You know what I'm saying? And we have this thing called Daddy Nico time. So he didn't know I was coming up there. Mm-hmm. And so I walked through the door and, there's a little door that you walk out once you go into the little kitchen area to get your food and come out. And I was waiting right there before he came out by the cash register.
Is that right?
He came out, he looked one way, then he looked back and he saw me. He was like, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? So man, just to, man, be on the receiving end of that, like for real, money can't buy that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm realizing more and more how much of a helpmeet faith is, because last week she dug into me a little bit as to making sure that I make time for them. That's really one of the reasons why I wanted to work home. It's funny, D, how sometimes we ask God for stuff and then you get what you've been praying for and then you don't do it for the reasons that you was praying for it in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I'm glad that, for the helpmeet, glad for, her bringing it to my attention. And we can make some adjustments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what's up. I just got finished eating lunch with the queen.
Yeah, no doubt.
I just heard outside of that steel door right over there.
Yeah.
She just went out to get the little dude. So.
Yep. That's what it's all about, man. That's why we do what we do. So
that
we can spend more time, not spend more time at work, even though I'm tempted to do that at times. But so we can get more time with them than we normally would if we were working a traditional 9 to 5. You know what I mean? And I have to keep that in play. So don't worry, boo. I hear you. If you listening or got on, I hear you. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And DK, I saw you put that definition of boo on the Grown and Married program. I saw that. Because I was like, man, I ain't nobody's boo. Like, I am not Boo Boo the Fool. No. And she went in and put all the whole definition, the etymology, the European usage, the idioms of Greek mythology, like all that. Like, okay. I still don't like that. Okay.
Shouts out the foundation. She was going to get on last night too, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so she said she forgot. Don't worry. Not next Wednesday, Knicks, but the following Wednesday, we back on it again.
Word up.
She did Bay too.
She did Bo, Bay, Boo, all that. But but DK always trying to correct somebody, so you already know how it is. It's cool. It's my little sister, man. So it's cool.
Yes, indeed.
I ain't mad at you.
Yes, indeed. But let's get off into things, man. Let's pay these bills. Yep. Shouts out to Breathe University. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. I don't have to say too much about it. Let me just say, if you are not a part of the community, then you need to be a part of it.
That was clear.
Real.
That was
Straight
clear.
up. I mean, it don't get no clearer than that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So many times you try to do things on your own, but no man is an island. You need help. Even when we doing what we're doing now, last night, you know what I'm saying, D? Like for real, we needed information. We had to go to the website sometimes. Like, so, you know, I say all of that to say, like, for real, you will never be able to get to the places that you, let me put it like this. One time I saw a picture of a turtle on a fence, D.
Yeah.
Right. And
a turtle on the fence.
A turtle on the fence. You know what I'm saying? And the picture just basically said he did not get there by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, we're not going to get to the places that we want to get to on our own. You need help. If you need help in growth, if growth is what you're trying to do, Breathe University is your place. You want to be a part of this family of learners and learning, go to www.breatheuniversity.com. Next event, and probably the last event of the year, pop-up shop and everything else going down. It is happening at on December 4th, Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Ignite the Dream. Inky Johnson, E.T., and the other surprises I can't tell you. You want tickets? Go to etinspires.com/events. Be in the building. We'll see you there.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, I think today's program is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/marriage, with more than 180,000 titles from which to choose for your Android, Kindle, iPhone, or MP3 player. And I'd just like to welcome you to just download something. Come back to the feed wherever you're watching or listening. Let us know what you picked up, because, you know, we want other people to benefit. And I'm just asking you to do that. We could recommend some, but anyway, it's all good. Just share that with us. Yeah.
Yep. So let me just get this out of here, because this I got my phone in one of these things, D, and it's making me angry. One of them little clamp thingies. But like all my technology today, like everything, is it because of the weather? Like
it's a revolt.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Everything's going crazy. But yeah, man. Next week, D, we're gonna be heading into, you know what I'm saying, the part 2. We couldn't do it this week because, you know what I'm saying, Sully's taking care of something.
Yeah, Sully busy.
You know what I'm saying? But next week we'll be heading into the part 2, you know, with Sully, When Sparks Fly. But this week we're gonna touch the same subject that we did last night, man, and it's crazy. Truth versus emotion. You know what I'm saying? Do they go hand in hand? You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, D, I'm saying that they go, they're opposite one another. You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing about it is, like for you, like you said emotion, but clearly you're talking about emotionalism.
Yeah.
Because emotion is, you know, that's one of the elements of our being, right? Yeah. God has created us to be physical, to be emotional, spiritual. Like we're whole beings, we're complete beings. So nobody's taking shots at emotional. But emotionalism now, if you want to, you know, if you just want to make up a way to make a distinction, that's when you've allowed your emotions to go left and taking you somewhere where it's out of control. Yeah. Right. And so those are not reliable feelings. There's no real basis for making valued decisions and judgments. Once, you know, you go all the way up on the emotional side, that's when things get out of control.
Absolutely. And I think that truth should always be at the forefront of a relationship, because once again, we're talking about, let's give it context, because I think it's important that we talk about, you know, the problems of the relationship. We talk about the good stuff, but the good stuff is good. There ain't nobody. There's no qualms about when, oh, you love me too much, or you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My love tank is always on full. You know what I'm saying? Like the sex is amazing in this relationship. I'm over it.
Wait, pause.
Yeah.
I might get that sometime. I might get that.
What?
The last one though. You can't just see, you get people saying yes, and then you start sliding stuff in. Like, I'm not agreeing to that.
Agreeing to which one?
The last one, what you said?
The sex is amazing in this relationship.
Yeah, like it's too much. Like it's too great.
No.
I can't take it. Like
I'm not talking about quantity now. I'm talking about quality.
I heard what you. I know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay.
I could read.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying, I'm not following you with that one. I'm going, and then you got there, and I was just like, I'm done.
But I'm just saying, like, you'll never get anyone who's saying that. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get anyone saying that the quality is too good. Like, who does that? Who complains about the quality being?
I'm not gonna put my wife out there.
She's complaining about it being fun. Let me talk to.
I'm not gonna put my wife out there.
Let me talk to Moni, because I'm sure Moni ain't saying it might be the quality. I mean the quantity. You might be trying to, you know what I'm saying, regular basis, but for her, the quality.
We don't have to argue about this here. I'm just telling you, I can hear. And
I want to hear that from Moni. But anyway.
Not a fun.
Anyway, you'll never hear anybody saying that. So, like I said, we're giving it context.
Yeah.
And so we're talking about the problems, because usually that's what causes people to go left field or get in their emotions, because something that needs to happen is not happening, or something that's happening that doesn't need to happen is happening.
True.
And so, with that being said, you want to make sure that, like I said, the truth is at the forefront, right? D, like if I was about to bring you that new Mac that you wanted, and I brought it in some old mashup, you know what I'm saying, paper bag, mashup, garbage bag, as long as the machine is brand new, you know what I'm saying, and you business with the paper bag or the plastic bag, you don't business. Right?
As long as you ain't steal it, I'm good.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I couldn't bring it with the box and everything because customs give me trouble. So I brought it in the plastic bag.
You're going to do that?
Yeah. I mean, providing that the National, Publishers Clearinghouse come by here in front of the Mr. Green, you know what I'm saying? Yep. But in all honesty, it's funny because we don't treat truth like that.
True.
We don't. And sometimes, and I've said it a million times before, we should always be in a place where we're operating not in my truth, not in my spouse's truth, but the truth.
The truth.
You know what I'm saying? The truth. If the other day, did I want to operate in the fact that sometimes I devote too much time to my work and maybe not enough time to the kids? I'm not seeing it, right? But she's from the outside looking in. Did I want to operate in that truth? No. But when she laid it out on the table, could I deny the truth? No, I couldn't. I could have, but it wouldn't have been good for the relationship. Number one, and then number two, it would have put her in a defensive place. Like, he on this again. He always defending his moves. I'm trying to tell him about how I'm feeling about how he treating my babies, and he not. It would make her feel like I'm dismissing it, right?
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, it did happen, right? Now, if I would have chosen opposite of that, she would have felt away, right? And I'm already getting in my emotions because I've chosen to be defensive, right? And me being in my emotions is the thing that fuels me or fuels my defensiveness, right? And we already said before, defensiveness is that thing that'll like get you in complete and total trouble down to divorce sometimes, right? And so, like, for real, I gotta operate in the truth. And the truth allowed me to operate to the point where I sit down and take this butt whipping. Because you did do this. You did do it.
Have to be honest.
It did warrant the conversation. Mm-hmm. And now there's only one thing to do. Don't turn what's not a problem into a problem, right? Or what's a small problem, don't turn it into a magnanimous problem.
Mm-hmm.
Admit what you did. Sit down and listen to what she's saying. Don't buck. Don't be defensive. Don't give no excuses, and make your adjustments, right? And I think that when we operate in the truth, like for real, we don't allow, like, emotions are good when they want to be, but they have their, let me just say this, they have their place. And sometimes when you're operating in the truth, sometimes emotions don't have no place there.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's give, here's a couple of examples of the ism that's gotten out of hand. So, your wife, Faith, keep the faith, tells you whatever it is that she's saying to you.
Yeah.
And from her perspective, obviously, that's what's on her mind.
Yeah.
That's what she's feeling to the core because she's bringing it to her loving husband. Like she loves that dude.
Absolutely.
Right. And what if you get, I almost said something I shouldn't say.
Mm-hmm.
What if you get your feelings hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Your feelings are hurt because your ego, I'm making this up. I'm not saying Quest is actually this dude, right? Your ego gets bruised. And what happens when somebody gets bruised, if it's a guy especially, because you got testosterone, like estrogen is not the only one that get in their feelings. So testosterone, what's testosterone going to do? Bust back.
Yeah.
You hit me, I feel a little pain. If it gets to a certain pain threshold, emotionally or physically, bang, I hit back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is that useful?
Yeah.
Right? Being defensive. Okay. So for the moment, I might feel a little bit better about myself because I have convinced myself that I'm right.
Yeah.
And therefore I'm going to let you know that it's not like you saying, and how could you?
Yeah.
But what does it do on the other side? It puts Keep the Faith in a position where she's either boom, gonna bust back. And now you back and forth and it could escalate, or Keep the Faith could be like, you know what? I'm not saying nothing to this dude no more. And that is equally
that's funny.
Undesirable. Like you don't want her to go in a shell and shut down, P.
Yeah, yeah. Like look what DK said. DK said, I just shut up usually when my husband gets defensive. That's bad. You don't.
It's no good.
And here's the funny thing. She said, usually in other situations, if it's deep enough, right?
Yeah.
He'll give me excuses as to why he's doing what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
Which is the same thing. Like, and I'm glad that she said, I feel so much more comfortable now.
Yeah.
About taking things to him. Why? Because I know that he is going to listen.
Let me tell you how dope that was. I was supposed to be in bed. I was on my way to bed. Yeah. And I paused whenever, looking at the little issue with the technology, but then now I'm paying attention to the program. I'm not thinking technically anymore.
Yeah.
Like how I'm going to help them with the technology. Yeah. I'm like, yo, this is kind of cool. Get my popcorn out. Like, this is interesting. And I watched Faith's face because, that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she, she was there listening and processing. I saw her brain was on fire, right? Yeah. But when it came time for her to talk about her response to the surprise of Quest changed his MO for this time. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, I actually like that. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, she said the thing about, how positive that impacts your relationship. And I ain't gonna get into that because that ain't my business. But right, but so when, because I'm gonna use words she didn't use, because theoretically, Faith feels valued. I said feels, not thinks. Even though she and I and DK are very cerebral, right? So we think ahead of feel most times. But the think and feel thing can collide depending on the circumstance. But she didn't think, oh, Quest finally changed his MO. That thing went deep into the seat of her emotion, like, yo, now I can feel that this dude is not talking about pouring in, which I believe him, yes, but there's the but now I'm sensing it, right? It's not by the hearing of the ear anymore. Now it's in this particular instance, it's deep in that essence that ain't none of my business, on top of the win for the relationship.
But there's a flip side to this too, D.
Yeah.
What happens when you being emotional and you're constantly bringing issues and making issues out of nothing?
Besides starting to fight, let me tell you. So let's superimpose this thing I saw on YouTube last night on marriage. Random woman from this certain country at Yale is asleep, and she's a Yale student. She's asleep in the common area doing her work, and then random other person decides that she gonna call the police.
I remember this. Yep.
Right. And now you're in an emotional duel or jousting match because one person has crossed the line over another person's freedom, taking shots at the essence of who they are, right? Superimpose that on your marriage now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You going along life just fine, at least how you feel.
Yep.
And then spouse enters the scene, and then boom, shots fired.
Yep.
Starts telling you you're not as valuable as you should be, devaluing your feelings, devaluing your thoughts, your self-perception, devaluing what you may or may not do in the family circle, right? Or may even go deeper and get to the base of who you are. You think you dope, but you're not. And it's like, but is that the way you resolve your feelings about an individual or even a battery of instances? You start gunning at a person's essence, like who they are, rather than dealing with the actual issue that's in front of you?
Why I always say that you are not the problem. Even if the problem is resident in you as a person.
Right.
You are more, okay. This is the reason why I'm saying you have to understand that marriage is a divine institution. You have to understand that. If you don't understand that, you'll never understand how to work through the difficulties. Because Ephesians 5:25 is a jam-packed, and every time we deal with another issue, D, I always go back. Love Christ. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave his life for it, right? The way that God deals with me, he always sees past my faults and goes directly to what my need is. I'm beefing and I'm carrying on the way that I am. And this is hypothetically speaking.
Of course.
I'm beefing and carrying on the way that I am. And what you're seeing on the outside is just a whole bunch of like, oh, he's such a jerk, or he needs validation. Or the truth is that I've been hurt. And that's what you see as my defense mechanism to shield the hurt that I've experienced, and nobody has properly dealt with it. And what Christ does is that he's like, okay, cool. Yeah, forget all the fact that he's doing all of that and he's going from bed to bed to bed to bed to cover. You know what I'm saying? He has a need. My man is in trouble. He is experiencing some issues, and I'm going to go directly to the need and not deal with the symptoms. And that's exactly what you're talking about. So when my wife came, right, and Sully's example was the dopest, really and truly.
I mean, it was.
Oh, come on. He actually stood in the place of the Christ figure in the home. And when she blacked out on my man, he didn't respond to what she was doing in terms of blacking out and saying, so what, you're going to sit there like you effing stupid and not say nothing? My man's response, no, I'm not sitting here and remaining quiet for the sake of remaining quiet. I'm trying to listen to where the hurt is coming from, because I can see that you are completely upset about whatever it is that's going on. So I'm trying to listen to the details to find out where the hurt is coming from and minister to that.
Yeah, what I wanted to say last week, but I just couldn't, man, because you're looking at this guy, and I don't want this to be a battle of the sexes thing, but just here, like as you pointed out, the dude is how much? 6'6"?
Yeah. And
200 and what?
260 something pounds. Like,
I don't care if she's Ronda Rousey, bro.
And I
don't care if she's what's her name, Tate.
The dude plays ball, so he's not like a
regular,
like for real. He's like, okay,
yeah, she could be a judo champion, or she could be what's her name, Tate. That's an MMA fighter and a boxer.
Yeah,
6'6", 200 and how much pound? If he were to do what a lot of guys do, and I'm not going to say unfortunately, I'm going to say shamefully, disrespectfully, in an unholy sense, what a lot of guys do, and box her in her mouth, gone, right?
But even not so much boxer. Let's not even do the boxer in the mouth, because in most cases, when it comes to shouting, like Faith can't beat me in a shouting match. If I decide to raise my voice, like I'll squash every bit of her shouting, and because she's an emotional creature, I can do more damage with what comes out of my mouth than even if I did it with my hand.
So here, where I'm going with this. So, whatever way you crush the spirit of your wife, don't do it. But whatever way you do it, what I wanted to say last week was the definition of meekness is power under control. So making my example, I'm using the most extreme, right? And so I don't know what Sully's dealing with, because that's his business. That's not me. I can't read his mind. But I'm saying in a scenario similar to that, where a lot of guys have failed, is they have not chosen the meekness route, where they have all of this power, whether it be to run their mouth, whether it is to take away, something that is of value to the wife, whether it is to insult her in a way that gets down to the core of who she is, whether it is to box her in the mouth. Meekness is keeping all of that ability under control. But why? Because you ain't all that, man. You're not all that. Like, who am I? Like, why would I wile out on the person that I love, even though she has chosen to do it in that moment? Like, do I just not love her? Like, because for me, like, I'm one of those dudes, Quest. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. Like, I'm gonna just tell y'all. You don't have to believe it, and I don't really care if you believe it or not. I get along, or I throw you over the banister. I've never been an arguer. When I was in the streets, I was never into that running your mouth and what you gonna do, and everybody puffing up their chest and see who gonna jump first. It was either get along or throw somebody over the banister. And since I'm not willing to throw my wife over no banister, all I want to do is get along with her because I love her. I'm not gonna put my hands on her. I'm not gonna disrespect her. I'm not gonna fight her. You see what I'm saying? But that's because love is the essence right here, man.
Love in the face of extreme frustration, because that's really what happens when your spouse gets to the point where they got to black out like that. It's extreme frustration.
Yeah, she was somewhere.
Let me say this too. For some of us, and I don't want to say it, D, but it exists, and I know it exists because I did it. Truth be told, some of you married somebody you wasn't supposed to marry. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
Oh, well, that's a whole
that's a whole nother conversation, right? For me, I did what I did because I wasn't fully aware.
That was before, not faith, though. We're not talking about faith.
We talking about before, and I was not fully aware and did not have the information that I had right now.
Yeah.
And some of us are dealing with some stuff in a relationship that you should not be dealing with. And here's the funny thing: you made the vow. So there's a number. I'm not telling you that you should look for a way out either. What I am telling you should do is realize that your marriage is a divine institution, regardless of what you are dealing with. I'm saying go to God about it.
Yeah.
Right.
First.
Yep. And here's the funny thing. We always say it, and we always come back to this place. We need to be in a position where we self-assess, where we fix our thinking, and where we make adjustments. You cannot control the behavior of your spouse, but you can control your behavior and your response to it. And I know that my calmness, my choice to love you when I'm operating in the spirit of the Most High God. Now, I ain't never seen a man or woman who arms long enough to box with God. You can try it if you want to, but I know that when I'm operating in the spirit of God, you are no match for me.
No. Like I say, shame on you. Like when the person on the other end, even if you are causing me harm, whether it be my character, my reputation, whether it be my physical, my stuff, like I'd rather be me than you, because in that situation, if I'm on God's side, it's not me, man. Y'all messing with something you can't even begin to mess with. Don't do it.
And here's the funny thing, D. I don't say that in a cocky kind of way.
No.
I say that speaking to the power of who God is and how he operates within this institution. That's side of the fest. And this is more directed towards the fellas, but now I want to deal with the ladies. Some of you know that because your husband is a believer, or because you know your husband ain't fitting to black out on you, some take advantage of that, and you talk to him any old kind of way when you get frustrated. And I'm telling you that that's a dangerous place for you to operate in as well, because it can lead up to and do everything in connection with losing him to someone else. And here, let me put the disclaimer on it. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not condoning infidelity, but I do understand that people have a breaking point. And sometimes because your husband needs respect and you choose to disrespect him, that lack of disrespect can push him to his breaking point. And you definitely don't want that. So what am I saying? I'm saying that it's both sides of the fence. I need to deal with my wife in a tender way.
Yeah.
I need to deal with her tenderly, even when I'm frustrated with something she might have done, or even when she's dealing with me out of frustration. I still have to sit there and listen effectively, right? Yeah. And on the flip side, you need to deal, if you're a wife, you need to deal with your husband with a certain level of respect. I'm not saying that you can't talk firm, but I'm saying do not, and I repeat, do not be disrespectful. And truth be told, D, some need to find out what disrespect is.
Yeah, look it up in the dictionary, man. Read a psych book, something. Yeah, it's not that complicated. We just need to position ourselves in the humble state of mind.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that we can say, because if you've had children, you know what disrespect is.
Yeah.
Right? If you've taken care of children, if your spouse busts toward you, fires toward you, you immediately are brilliant enough to know what disrespect is. Yeah. So clearly, all it takes is a little bit of humility for you to be able to see, oh, wait a minute, I'm being disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not a matter of being misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? That's different than disrespect. Like maybe you don't understand something, how I said a certain thing. That's a total different thing. But disrespect is not that hard to detect.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And
fool yourself, but don't try to fool me with it.
I know we got only 1 or 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Here's a short telltale sign when you know that God is speaking to you in the midst of your frustration. He wants you to do the very thing that you don't want to do. I promise you, when Faith was telling me the other day, I was like, yo, what are you talking about? You know what I gotta do? In addition to the stuff that you give me to do, like it takes time to do what I do. It just don't pop out of nowhere. It takes thought. And Holy Ghost said, I see where you're going. I see what you're about to say. Shut up and sit down. And I sat down and I listened to her. And you seen what the end result was. And I'm saying, you think you know, but you don't really know.
Yeah.
I thought I knew. I didn't really know. And I didn't know until she gave me her response to the whole situation. She didn't even know what to do with herself.
She knew what to do with you, though, Quest. I think this is time for us to wrap it up. Thank you for joining us for the program.
And I'm going to pick her up from work right now. Come on.
Okay, I think this is the time that thanks to everybody that has invested the time with us. I'm about to hit this outro music. And hey, yeah, thanks for running with us, even though we had some difficulty for those watching live. Yeah, big up yourself.
Phenomenal don't just happen. Get to work.
Yeah, good work. Holla. There you Yeah, shout to those of y'all that find this a little bit later. Like Ronnie Jacks came through on Facebook, but a lot of people didn't get over to the YouTube. But it's been the Nikki, Simone, and DK show on YouTube. So really appreciate your time and persevering, because it was a little bit complicated today. But Lord bless us. How many, like 100 some episodes before we start looking at, like, how are we going to make sure the joint don't just disappear? Well, thank God we had YouTube going, so it worked out.
Yeah.
It
worked out lovely, man. Worked out just fine.
Yeah, man. All right, y'all. So unless you got something to say, Quest, because scrolling through this is kind of,
Yep, no doubt. I mean, it's only, how many of us in here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shouts out to everybody, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us and staying with us. And man, see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Same bat time. Same bat.
I'm not paying. Holla at y'all.
Holla.
Yeah.